Hey everybody, Jackass with ApexHead.com bringing you Escape Zero commentary. Going to be taking you out in the 2008 BMW M3. You can see it's an A99 CPI. And going to be racing at the BMW Track Day event at Catalunya, which is a deceivingly tricky circuit. At least I think so. So let's have a quick look at our difficulty settings. We're racing with no assists with the opponent difficulty of hard, and there actually are no opponents because this is a track day event. But it does mean that we have to pass 31 cars in 2 laps. That number does change based on your difficulty level. And I was just noticing that I really haven't raced a lot of BMWs, so I'm going to kind of re-explore them again and see what I can make of them and maybe post some more. But I did just download the July track pack, so that might dominate my attention for just a little while. I'll get some videos posted ASAP. So speeding along down here into turn 1, and I can already tell this is going to be a little tricky on the slowdown. That yellow car had me concerned, but able to get around him and avoid contact and also pass the blue car, so far so good. And gliding up and around and coming into this very, very long sweeping right-handed corner. Instinctually you just want to gas it, and then you quickly realize that that was a mistake and end up in the gravel. And the real challenge of this corner on Forza is that in different cars you hit that corner very, very differently. So it's kind of a learning experience every time, and you can see I'm able to hold my line through that hairpin there. And so far the car's a little drifty. As you can see, I get the gearbox wrong, but I really like it in the higher revs. You get up around 4th gear, it feels really nice. Pretty good acceleration, as you can see there through the through 2nd gear. And again, the transmission just skipping all around. I'm not used to the rev count yet, and haven't gotten a feel for the sound of the car. And so now, getting ready to pass the 11th car on the first lap, and I'm going to have to pass about 16 per lap. The target is 31, so I want to hit at least 16, and if I come up short on that on this lap, I'll have to make it up on the next one. I could technically get 15 on one lap and 16 on another, but the thing about the GP tracks is they come out with these targets where you're like, 31, that's got to be no big deal, and of course it doesn't go that way at all. And so it's always difficult, and I like racing the track days on the harder difficulties just because it absolutely forces you to manage the lap pretty well and not make any mistakes, and so that's what makes it fun. Now approaching one of the nastier chicanes in the game. This chicane is very difficult. As you can see, I drop it into 1st gear. Probably could manage it in 2nd gear if I had clean air, so maybe on the next lap. And you can see I'm already up to 18 cars, so I'm well on pace to hit my target. And actually almost makes me think that I should have tried this on professional, maybe for another time. So now, as you can see, pretty good speed on this car. I do believe it has a speed rating of 8.5, so I'm not sure what the top speed is, but you can see that I was at 160 and probably had more room to stretch out my legs if I had the track to do so. And so now sweeping around turn 1, which can be a little tricky at times. Going to negotiate on the outside here, and hopefully this car won't drift into me. No, he does not. And you can see, there you go, going a little too fast, and think that I'm holding the throttle just right. But like I said, this car does glide a bit, very close to making contact there, but able to avoid it. And so now up to 22 cars, and we've got a couple here, so as long as I can avoid contact, able to sweep around. This corner is also a little bit tricky, and so is the next corner. I mean, again, Catalunya is a very, very sneaky circuit. It's difficult to master, and you can see I drop it into 1st gear. Really would prefer to keep it in 2nd if I could. And again, working through the revs very, very quickly at the lower speeds, and still not used to the sound of the transmission. So now if I can get up around these 3 cars, there's 1 and 2, and what I'm learning on this 2nd lap is how to basically accelerate and just sort of glide forward, and that way I can sort of pick and choose my spots easier. And after this car, up to 28, so I should have absolutely no problem hitting my target. Again, I'm a little regretful that I didn't try this on professional. I'm not sure what the car count would be in that case. This corner is very, very difficult to hit. It's a very, very strange bend at the end of that very long straight, and almost made contact there with the orange car, and hold the throttle through here in 2nd gear. Probably cut on the inside of the red car, going to run out of room on the edge. And now we're in the home stretch. I really, at this point, would like to just avoid making contact to make it really clean. Got to get past this guy before the chicane here, because the AI is just absolutely annoying to get through, right through there. And now gonna go on the outside because of how this little last corner bends, and you can see the AI slowed down a great deal and almost ran right into the back of him. But there we have it, the 2008 M3. Never really did get the gearbox mastered, but pretty fun. I'd like to take it out and see what kind of dexterity it has on a non-GP track, one of the road tracks. I like to test cars on both types of tracks because I think that they offer completely different performances of the car, and sort of see you know, where its sweet spot lies in terms of event types. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching. I have over 60 Forza 4 gameplay videos posted on my channel. And if you enjoyed this commentary, feel free to check out my Forza 4 commentary playlist, which is exclusive for the commentary episodes. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.